crafters. It's Jackie Renfro again, your stamping expert. No. But I do like to stamp, and I like to share it with you. And I bet you're wondering why you didn't know about Messy Hair Day today. That's because only I knew about it. So, of course, I'm going to sport it because I am very, very festive and very spirited. So I really like Messy Hair Day. So that's what today is. So today we are going to make this awesome card that I'm not going to show you till the end because I never do. But we're going to use the stamp set. Do you see? Can you see? I never can get the lighting right. Anyways, it's right. Oh, wait. Oh, let's hide the mess. There. Oh, you can see if you, so it's like when you make art and you're like, or if like your kids make art and you're like, wow, that looks really good. And you're like, if I squint, just kidding. No, that's how I feel after I put makeup on in the morning. I'm like, wow, I look really good. If you turn the lights down a little bit and you back up and you squint a bit, then you can see I look really good. So that's what I thought about my hair today. I was like, you know what? Put a comb through it. No, I'm not doing that today. I'm going out like this because it's Messy Hair Day. Anyways, let's get back to the card. Let's get to the card making. It's a spooky, spooky card. Yay. You're going to love it. That's my tagline. Did you not know that? That's my tagline. You're going to love it. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with this spooky, sweet stamp set. I'm loving this stamp set. We're going to be using the bats today and the Happy Halloween. We're also going to be using Gorgeous Grape, Whisper White, Pineapple Punch ink, and this beautiful black sparkly ribbon from the holiday catalog. We're also going to be using the Pineapple Punch ribbon, nice and bright and cherry. Take a piece of scrap Whisper White, and then we're going to have a Whisper White cut at 5 3/8 inches by 4 1/8 inch. Then we're going to take a piece of Lemon Lime Twist that I cut at the 8.5 mark, at 4 1/4 mark. And you can see that I scored it at 5 1/2. Then we're going to take a piece of basic black and cut it at 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. And that's what we're going to be doing our stamping on. Then I took a scrap piece of paper that I had cut an oval in for another project from the layering circles. And I always save my scraps, as you know. This is the Whisper White ink, and I'm going to take some washi tape and tape my piece of Whisper White scrap paper onto my black. Position it where I want the moon. That's going to be our moon. And then I'm going to take a dauber and just kind of dot all around. And I put the washi tape there to hold that in place and put it kind of in a inconspicuous spot. I can't talk right now. Then you're just going to kind of dot, and then you'll take it and kind of rub it so that you want it to look like a misty moon, but you don't want to have the harsh spots on there, so you're going to just rub that also. I kind of sped this up a little bit too fast, but you're gonna dot and then rub it. So then you're going to pick it up and you have that pretty moon. Isn't that pretty? So take your bats and your Pineapple Punch ink and you're going to stamp these bats upside down. I can't emphasize enough on stamping them upside down because that's how the punch is going to go through. So see how I put it at the edge of that little piece of paper there? That's a scrap piece that I was cutting ovals out, but that's the part I didn't use. Okay, so just punch these out. And I put them upside down, otherwise they like to fly everywhere, and then you're searching for bats all the way around your room. This is the classic label punch, and this is going to be your fence. So you're going to cut out 4 of these out of the scrap piece of paper that we used. And then you're going to take the dauber, and the ink that I forgot to mention is the Smoky Slate, and you're going to just put it on the other side there, squeeze it like you do. That's my silicone mat I like that Stampin' Up! Sells. And it's easier than doing it on the regular paper because it kind of just glides over that. So I start on the edge on the silicone mat and then go onto the paper so that it doesn't have any harsh lines. And you just kind of rub it. I'm making these fence posts look nice and dingy, and I just sped this up a little bit. there's no wrong or right of doing this. You're just, I mean, dingy is dingy. So I'm just making it look that way. So I have the 4 pieces, and then I'm going to cut the end of that whisper white. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm taking my scissors and just kind of cutting, having enough space because I'm going to put the Happy Halloween, and then you're going to see what I'm going to do. So take your gorgeous grape and stamp that on there. Then you're going to take your, go ahead and stamp, stamp, stamp. And it doesn't matter if it's straight or anything because this is going to be a sign. This is going to be your sign. So I just trimmed it up with my scissors because I didn't care if it was really straight. Let's see. I maybe thought about doing it with my straight edge cutter. Then I'm like, nope, this doesn't have to be straight. It does not have to be perfect. So I'm just trimming it down with my paper snips. Love those paper snips. Then you're taking your classic label punch. I love this. And you're going to just put it in there. I just thought of this. It's like, oh, how can I make it look dingy? Oh, there. I love this label punch. If you don't have this label punch, you've got to get it. I love all the different things that you can do with it. So did you see how, and I didn't make it even. You could make it even, but because this is supposed to look like a rickety sign, I just didn't care where I put it. And I just, see how I just put it on there? It would look cute even as a Christmas card sign, to be honest. It would look really cute. So that's my Happy Halloween, but I wanted to dingy that up too. So I didn't put any new ink on the dauber. I had enough on there, and I wiped it on there, which was kind of hard because I didn't have my silicone mat underneath, but I just put it on there, rubbed it on, and it looks dingy enough, I think. Just with that little bit of ink. You could do some more if you wanted. So I am showing you right there that I usually take a layering oval or a layering square or layering circle, and I cut that out because that is precious paper. I love my Whisper White paper, and like I said, I save all my scraps because there's lots of things you can punch out with it. And I don't like to waste paper, so I usually cut that out, but for time I didn't worry about it. So you're going to snail that down onto your lemon lime twist. I like that the Whisper White, it's just going to show a little bit behind that black, and I just like the way that Whisper White pops it up. Okay, so now you have your little fence posts, and you're going to just arrange them where you want them on the bottom. And remember not to make them perfectly straight because they're supposed to be old and rickety and dingy. So I like where they are, and I took my glue dots and I just kept them in their position, and I just kept trying to put the glue dots underneath them the best I could. And I didn't show you all the ones that I did. I just, basically just I used my paper snips to position it. If you notice, I put that one in the middle down lower, and then, oh, you can take your straight edge cutter and you can cut this. I don't really recommend this. They moved a lot when I did this. So when I fix one of those, I actually just use my paper snips, and that's fine too. So if you notice, that little guy is short. So take your ribbon. Don't forget to put your ribbon on first before you put it down on the mat. So you're going to take both of these pretty ribbons, and you're going to just kind of eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And cut it. And I wanted the pineapple punch to be on the top because I just liked how bright it was. And they really match. It matches my pineapple punch bats. Just take some Scotch tape, or you can use your snail and whatever you have that you want to use, and just put it on there. There you go. Perfect. I had messed up on the back. You're seeing my mess up on the back. So see, I just cut with my paper snips. I just kind of trimmed it. This was a lot easier. So you snail that down onto the white. Sorry that I keep saying so a whole bunch. Put it on the white. Oh, there you go. Straighten it up. I like the way it looks kind of stripy on the bottom. It reminds me of Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I messed up on this guy. So I took it off. It didn't show underneath my sign. So I'm just going to take that out and toss it aside. I don't need it. And I just took another one and made it dingy, and then I made it higher than the other ones. Why not? The other ones looked too even anyways. And just slanted it and then put it towards the side. I love this. I love using these as fence. They're so cute. Such a great idea. It's not my idea. It was my friend Bryn's. Okay, So then you're going to put some little mini glue dots, and I put them on the edges. I'll show you here in a minute. So I was going to use the full-size ones, but I use the mini glue dots, which I love. I'm so glad that Stampin' Up! Has these now, because I used to just cut the other ones down. So if you notice, I put it on the edge because, see how I showed you? The ribbon is going to go through that. So you don't want your dimensionals to be on there because it'll set all wonky. So take a piece of the two ribbons and just slide it under there and just tie a knot. And I wanted the black to show on top of the yellow because I thought it looked kind of, you know, like webby almost. Ooh, a spider would have been good on this too, but there's no spider in this stamp set. There's a spider in the other stamp set that I really, there you go, and then just trim it off. I really like that other spooky, I think it's called Bubbling Cauldron or something like that, but I love how these two go together. Okay, so put your mini glue dots on your bats. I didn't really show how to do this because I figured it was self-explanatory. And I'm using my paper snips to position them onto there. You're going to take your smallest bat and you're going to put that one down first. Just kind of put it anywhere if you want. You don't have to follow my instructions, but I just put it on the side there. And then I put my other ones. Did I put it down? I'm still putting glue dots on. Not glue dots, sorry. Stampin' Dimensionals. Mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, and I didn't even put that one down yet. So just take the backs off of them. See how you can put it there. I liked the little one. I thought it was fun. I felt like it was closer and then kind of going off into the distance. That's kind of how I thought of it. And then I wanted my big one to be on the side. I kind of wanted that to be on the side, but kind of in the middle of the page because I really liked it. And then the other one is going to go on the bottom here, not the bottom, but the bottom of the moon. I love the progressive, how it's in the front and then it's gone. It's like whew, going off into the distance. Isn't it cute? Love this card. It's so beautiful. I'm so amazing. Okay, I took the Wink of Stella and I wanted some mist. The kids said I needed some mist on it, and I'm like, well, I don't really want to stamp over it. So I'm going to zoom it in a bit for you. There you go. And then I'm going to take the Wink of Stella. That one was out, so I got a new Wink of Stella. I love my Wink of Stella. I use it so much. So just putting some haze, and it kind of added some glitter. This card is so cute. You could use it to go along with a little goodie bag, or you could make really quick Halloween invitations. I thought this was a quick card, and it's so fun. I love this card. Look at the glitter on it. Isn't that fun? Wink of Stella. If you don't have that, you need to get it. It's amazing. And that classic label punch is great. So I was showing you how you need to get new blades for your trimmer, Jackie, because you've been making lots of swaps. Isn't that fun? Swaps are for my onstage. You can go to onstage too if you want to join my team. I'm pretty sure there's still time to join. Look at that. Oh, they're so cute. So fun. You can contact me on my website. I will leave a list of supplies that I used in the description. Oh, see, I decorated one. Isn't that cute? Put some extra stuff. And that was just using that smoky slate. I didn't do anything special. Then you can put whatever message you want in there. And I put some fence inside there because those were quick and easy. Really hope you enjoyed making these cards with me. I enjoyed making them. And I will see you later. All right, bye guys. Okay, guys, we are all done with this card. I hope to see you back here next week. I'll try and get another card video made for you. I see we have some new subscribers, so awesome. Woo-hoo, subscribe, subscribe. You can leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I did get some questions sent to me, and I'll try to get to those in my next video. I am doing Facebook Lives every week, sometimes twice a week, with my friend Dana, Crazy Paper Crafter on Facebook. And if you want to go to my blog, you can do that too. It's crazypapercrafter.com. Bing. Anyways, I don't know why I did that. I'm not sure why I did the bing. Oh my goodness. It's late. So I'm gonna go and I will see you later. Bye.